And then, no, URC dito. Actually, so, sabi mo, ang tanda naman ito.
Pinapash
Diba?
natin yan.
Punta, kindergarten pa ako dito. Nangyayari yan eh, 2002.
Dalawang piso.
But actually, in 2008, nandito yung URC, nasa 6 pesos, 7 pesos. So in other words, this is what you have to look for when you think long term. Hindi yung masyadong yung, oy, bumili ka ng stock na ito, nag-gain ng 20%.
But we're already at 8,000, 6,000.
Wait. Okay, the longer term picture.
Baba mo sa 6,000.
I follow this guy. His name is Jonathan Ravelas. He's one of the best Elliott Wave analysts. They're one of the best. Everyone knows what Elliott Wave?
No.
Okay. Elliott Wave is a method of, it was written by R.M. Elliott in the 1930s. Basically, he says that because markets and events in civilization are driven by human psychology, they move in cycles. People have done Elliott waves tracing back 6,000 years. Okay, but for our purposes, we don't have to go that far. I mean, the Elliott wave analysis consider the Roman Empire, the rise and fall of the Roman Empire, and all of those things. But for the PSEI, most people would start their count from 1986. But okay, let's look at this. This is Jonathan Ravelas' counts. There are 3 people who are really good at the Elliott wave. 2 of them are members in TAP. One is Jonathan Ravelas. He did some posts on the Elliott wave, and he regularly updates his Twitter account. The other one is Roy Laksamana, who used to work with DPI. I think he gives seminars now. And if you can afford it, I think that's one seminar that I'd recommend. The Elliott wave seminar of Roy Laksamana. Everything he owns is either black or white. In case anyone doesn't know that, everything he owns is his car or his cell phone. It's either black or it's white. But he's one of the best. The other one is George Stan, who posts regularly, also does fundamental analysis. He's a professor in AIM, talks about financial markets. When I was somewhere in the middle of my career, I would sit behind my boss, the same boss who showed me all those waves on the beach, and then he would, he would be in deep discussion with George Stan, and they would talk about the markets and the waves and everything. So they were basically able to get the 1990s waves. Now, okay, this is an Elliott wave. Remy, are you here? Is Remy here? No? Okay. This is an Elliott wave analysis by Remy Gabutan, one of the members of TAP. It's actually from TAP. I haven't asked her permission yet. So, but basically she posted it on TAP. So that, look, the more I look at your chart, the more I think this is the correct count. The only thing I think that's wrong is that because this is already a 4th wave, and then the 2nd wave is number 5, ABC of 1. Here. This therefore should be flat, so it should go down, up, down. And the down is the same as the 4A. Okay, so if you want to know more or less how the market will do until about maybe 2050, it's a good chart to follow. I'm not too convinced that we have a rally. It might be the B. I'm not sure, but I don't trade index stocks. It's actually less important. I use the PSA as an indication of sentiment. And there's a good reason why I don't look at PSEI stocks or big cap stocks or stocks with the MSCI in the MSCI, because I expect a collapse of the index ETFs. Index ETFs, exchange traded funds. When you had QE, there was a lot of money that was thrown into exchange traded funds. How do I know this? Because I was the one who bought it. And I know that. Are you sure you want to buy $100 million of this stock? I mean, that's the entire float. Okay, so it's gonna fly. That's what we saw in certain stocks. Later on, I'll give you an example. So I would stay away from index stocks. But this is a good chart. I mean, it's a good guide. Print it out, post it on your wall. It gives you a good idea. If you look at this 2010-2016, so this curve forecast is somewhere here. Just on 2020, 2030, 2040, 2050. Now, let's look at the sentiment cycle. You see, one of the best tools you can use is your emotions when you trade. Except you should do the opposite. You should buy the fear and sell the greed.
How many viewers?
In other words, do not be like everyone else.
Nag-vlog ka na, we're live. Hindi.
Benta mo na yan. And they said, doble pa yan eh.
May delay, no?
Oo.
Pero pag same stock, same person,
Hindi na. Mga 5 seconds.
bumili ka na. Baka umabot ang piso. Kala ko sabi mo, aabot ng 10 piso. Eh, sabi ko, buy mo na. Gusto, aabot pa daw ng piso. Di ba? In other words, everything you need to know to trade properly, you already have. You're just doing,
Matagal
just
ba na
need
to?
to know how to do the opposite.
No, it's streaming.
Okay? This has happened to some stocks. This is what I talked about, the ETF buying. This happened with URC. Take off. Ano ba nung URC na ito?
Delay nga eh.
Ano yan? Ang ganda pala ng business yan. Oh, bagong ano yan. They're going into the regional sales. They're now going to start selling regionally. Okay, ang laki ng expansion. Okay? We're actually here in URC. Nandito pa tayo.
8 viewers.
And I'll show you why later. Mababa tayo sa gaming.
You're like global, Italy, London, New York, Middle East ba? So, who wants to greet their relatives offshore? Say hello. Hello.
Okay. So more of the buy the fear, sell the greed. I'll post this presentation. There's an error, I'll correct it, but then I'll repost it. But basically, it's the stuff I picked up on the net. You have to be aware of the cycles. Diba? Yung hype cycle. Diba? This is more for venture capital companies. It's more about growth of companies. So you see, dito it looks really good, but actually it's going to correct. When things look really good, they'll probably correct. Now, this is a very interesting story, and I actually have first-hand knowledge of this. Okay, I posted this in top and I'll just repeat it. Companies URC. Now, this is 2008 to 2009. So from about during Lehman crisis and all that, company had some exposure. They had a lot of placements in foreign debt, so bumagsak. Also, there were a lot of concerns. But we had to buy. I mean, it's had a good business, di ba? Bumili ka sa 14, bumagsak ng 7. You actually know someone who, kita mo yung mga volume spikes na yan, buying na yan. He was buying it. He was buying it here. He was buying it here. Lost 50% of the money, he was still buying it. He was still buying it here. Bili lang siya ng bili. Anyone who wants to sell with good size, I'm going to buy it. Now, if you look at the price scale, which I'm sure you can see from there, it's about 14 to 7, 6 pesos, 5 pesos, oh? Just kept on buying. Diba? This is not the kind of chupito where you make 20% and then you write about it on your blog. Diba? You just kept on buying it. Diba? His name is Lance. His first name is Lance. I'm sure you can figure out what his last name is. This is where he was buying. At sobrang baba na, pawa na ng volume. Oh. And then, this is where he was selling. This is all in the disclosures. You can see it there. Incidentally, I have a sell now on URC. Why? Because it's heavily held by the UTFs. The ETFs. Sorry, and it's heavily held by the ETFs. And all of this is what happens when exchange traded funds buy your stock. It goes like that. And it's trading at 30 times PE. So actually, what you had here was something called PE expansion. The earnings growth was strong, but it was really the PE expansion from about less than 10 times to 30 times. That drove the price of this stock from 40 pesos to 5 pesos to what? 9 pesos all the way to 224 pesos. This is really what you should be looking for if you want to make money in the market. It's not the 10%, 20% you think against. That's why fortunes are made in bear markets and they're collected in bull markets. We're in a bear market now. Is that good or bad? Good. Good. Okay. Because there are a lot of quality companies and you should focus on those. Now, what is the Wyckoff Bodeguero Guide? Reinterpreted by Senor Roy Reyes. Okay. Bodega Guide. You have to know what phase the stock is in. Whether it's in the bodega phase. Some stocks are in the bodega phase. So, you buy here. Sir, gagawin natin cut loss na ba? Yung pala bodega lang pala. You just bodega. But you have to look at it. Is there fundamental value? You know, is there a good story going forward? And then you wait. You just hold and hold. And it's very important to note this. Before it jumps, there's the spring. It will actually dip below the range. Sir, cut loss na natin. Wala na. Goodbye. Sige. Then, when you see this, that's when you start thinking about whether it's time to reduce your weighting. So let's now go talk about specific stocks.
Okay.
Okay, this is not a buy reco, ha? Those who know my recommendation, what did I say?
Ako, MC.
130, buy it. Diba? Nandun, it's on the forum, diba? One thing most people don't know, kasi people say, oh, do you hold that stock? Actually, I don't hold it because I don't buy gaming stocks.
Okay.
It's a personal choice. Okay?
Hindi ba-
Which is actually good because that means that my recommendations are more accurate. Because if you go ask someone and say,
Yun, pare.
bakit hawag mo ba yung stock ko?
Paano?
Automatically, his views will be biased. Okay? What I actually do is I actually look at the stock, I evaluate it, and then I post it. And then I read my own posts to decide whether I'm going to buy it or not. Just like you would read my post or someone else's post and say, okay pala to. Diba? Sabi ni Sir Roy, sabi ni Sir Alex, na maganda daw to. So actually, what you see when I post, whether I say buy or sell, is actually just my view. And then I will just follow my own view or follow Roy's view. There's a reason for that. I'll explain it to you later. Okay. So, buy 130. From 2 pesos with a range of 235 scale out of the stock. Why? It's still losing money. Hindi ba? Mayroon kang luging kumpanya.
Ilan taon na?
Now, lumabas ang earnings
Ha?
ng MCEL.
Viewers, ilan?
Okay, pero nandun din yung earnings ng MCP kasi subsidiary.
17.
Oh, sell it. Basta ako, consistent ako. Sell above 194. Sell here. You sold here. You can buy it back. Di ba? Bumili ka dito, ipit ka, hawak mo. Ang gagawin mo dito? Nothing. Diba? Nandun yung thing. Nandun yung pero, but I'm actually bullish on that. I mean, longer term, it will, come around. But you need the airport expressway to be completed.
Would you like to say hi to someone in Italy right now? The issues going.
Later.
Later daw.
Okay, so generally, I think it's a good story, good company, good bullish, but not at the moment.
Yan.
I mean, it's not like I'm saying this company will go close it. But just trade. Going back to the first slide, trade the waves. Diba? Ako, 180 to 160 siguro pwede na, but we're also thinking, baka below 2, pwede, beta ka dito, beta ka lang, bili ka, buy back ka dito, okay ka na, di ba? Kita ka na. PPC, this is another completed trade. Di na umabot ng 150, di ba?
What's a good price to get in?
234 or better, buy it.
What's your exit price?
Obviously
it's a double bottom, di ba?
Oh. Nandun I'm just following the recos.
Okay.
So 234 or better, just buy it. Okay. 285, post ako sell. Sell it kasi babalikan niya tong gap na to eh. Di ba? Lumabas na yung earnings, you already know what the earnings are. You already know that it's very cheap. Okay, they're making 29 cents per share in 2015.
5 seconds pa yun.
The US has decided to put up a facility in Luque Airport, which is good for their hotel because all of the engineers and the consultants are all going to stay in their hotel. Those who haven't been to Cagayan de Oro and to Price Hotel, Cagayan de Oro, there's the downtown, there's the city. which is like a typical downtown six-seater ng capital midfield. And then, it's like Marco Polo in Cebu. Price classes on top of a hill. Now, if you're of course Americano, di syempre afraid ka, di ba, na you know, you need security, di ba, you need protection. It's better you put everyone in the hotel on the top of the hill because you can secure it. Di ba? Kasi madali, nasa only one access road. It's in a private compound at the top of the hill. Lagay mo sa downtown niya, baka paglabas sa mga consultants mo, may pangyari pa, di ba? So, that was actually the trigger for this. This was driven by earnings, the earnings release. This was driven by the Lumbia Airport. It's a good company. I like this company. I used to work for them. I know the whole story. I know the chairman personally. You should.
Nako, kamote. Nako.
Good.
Ayusin mo muna.
Yeah, stand.
2 minutes, 3 minutes. Who's hungry? Raise your hands. Chicken sandwich, iced tea. Huwag kayong mahiya. Everyone's hungry.
Yeah, sige, sige.
Apunuhan natin to.
Oh, sige. Yeah, sure.
Sa akin ba ito o yours?
That's mine.
You're streaming live.
Sa akin lang. Ano yan?
Oo, sabi. Parang may ano pa sa'yo. Kung namatay siya, parang sinusuon ka agad. Parang
It's lang.
so, tapos kaya mo. Pato ka na sa after.
Actually, after
Okay. Dati na kumano siya kaso.
Oo.
Dapat sa sunod dyan, no? Sa outlet, parang.
Chicken sandwich and iced tea. 50 minutes. Ayusin.
Hindi, okay lang.
Wala akong pera dito.
Oh, sige.
Ay, minsan, nakikita ba sa Italy yan?
Yes! Yes, it's live. It's live. Batiin mo.
Aljin, if you're watching, we wait for your arrival in the Philippines soon. Okay na?
December na,
Ayusin
December
mo
na.
yan.
We will have a special
Okay,
top
and then
session.
restart na. Restart.
We need an HD cam. Fish eye na. Dapat dito yan eh, dito eh. I can extend. Can you extend? Pwede ba? Get extension. Hindi na extension ako.
Stop natin streaming. We have to stop streaming.
Kaya pala pinapadala niya ako ng screenshot. Sabi niya, kahit wala daw ako, kahit wala daw siya dito, nakikita daw niya.
Extension din pala ako talaga.
We brought 5 cameras. Camera 1, 2, 3. Apparently, wala kami
Oh! Sige, sige.
Ito.
Ano tayo? Mag
It happened around here when the board decided to which is the family, the Hortaleza family, decided, well, maybe we should get a professional manager instead of trying to run it ourselves. And they actually got Vichy Thomas from San Miguel. So she's been